Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Now we get a first look at this Patriots offense, and of course leading them for his second season. Last year's Rookie of the Year runner-up out of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing Jones. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Not the best to start here. We know they're on a 2-game skid. 3 and out. That's not what they had drawn up.
Not even close. And now what you're asking your defense to do is pick you up. And they've had to do that, I'm sure, during this losing streak. Hopefully you've got one of those confident defenses that says, we'll take care of that. Hopefully you'll get back on track soon.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
And here comes the winner of the last 2 NFL MVP awards, Aaron Rodgers, as he brings his Packers out for their first series of the game.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Doubs made the day 3 of the draft, and Green Bay loves the dimension he brings to their group of receivers, and that speed. The head coach really wanted someone to take the top off of the defense in the draft, and they got him in Romeo Doubs out of Nevada. You can easily see him getting steadily more and more targets as the weeks go on.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And a quick throw here that's complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he stopped immediately there. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. And he's got his man on the out route.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Packers at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down.
The numbers for Jones last week, 15 carries, 62 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
He finds Watson complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm.
has his confidence. He doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game, and who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
That's taken in by Watson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
On second down, it's Jones. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on third. Here's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Off for the field goal try, Jonathan Garibay.
That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash.
Garibay's kick is good.
And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Jones. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, here's Stevenson.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
They run once more with Stevenson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones
Completes this one to Thornton.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the gun on third down, Jones.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Meanwhile, oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
And deep to return it is Marcus Jones.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Again with a juke. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Patriots take over. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Stevenson. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jones. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Devontae Wyatt.
And they're going to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
And
just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. Incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us at 3-3.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Two fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Rodgers to throw.
This one swung out here to Jones.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll find Jones again, complete. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And this one is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more.
The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. A good pickup there at 22.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit them with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Operating from the gun. Jones. And that will be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And this one is right through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Green Bay returning on offense, led by running back Aaron Jones.
They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 29, Rodgers.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll leave him with a third and just a yard.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on third and a yard.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Rodgers.
That's complete to Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Up the middle, Jones. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Got Dobbs over the middle. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. To throw again on second down. Jones got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Stevenson.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They'll look to throw again. And that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Here's Jake Bailey now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for New England. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On 2nd and inches, Rodgers.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Rodgers now to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And again, it's Rodgers. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So here are the Patriots to take over. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30. Now Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones going up top.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
Jones now on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at the 18.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Rodgers.
They'll find DeGuara complete.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
A give to Jones. Dances by him.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 64 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
The give is to Jones. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that will tie things up at 6-6. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They'll try the left side with Stevenson.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
To the right side, this is Stevenson. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. On the handoff, Stevenson.
And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Jones. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now a handoff, Stevenson.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones to the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Jones to throw on 3rd down. He's going to look deep down the field and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here as it's now 9-6. All 9 points for him coming via the field goal, and this last one puts him out in front.
All the field goals are great, but you normally get pessimistic here, right? Because you've got to score touchdowns to win games in the NFL. I just wonder if all these field goals are great now, or if they'll come back and haunt them later on.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He finds Watson complete, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 41 yards.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 35 on 2nd down, Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
And they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Again, it's Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now it's Rodgers. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 9. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
And the Pats are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
To throw from his end zone. Jones. Henry's got it out on the left side. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. He completes it to Henry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Back to throw again. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer,
Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Jones throw there, taken in by Smith. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. From the 30 on second down, Jones. He'll get this underneath to Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now Jones throwing on fourth down. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and end up...
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are right back in this football game. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 16. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Long developing route there on the post corner, but it was worth the wait.
It certainly was. I love the way you described it because you do have to sell the post. Usually a couple of steps towards the middle of the field in order to get the defender to turn his hips. And then he breaks off towards the corner, and off he goes. Well executed.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. To throw is Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll be brought down at the 27. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the 27, Rodgers finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Rodgers now on first down. He gets this to Coulter complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Rodgers again now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Now Rodgers. That's taken in by Watson. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that's understanding where the markers are because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
On first down, Rodgers. And this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. On 2nd and goal, Rodgers looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. This is caught. Touchdown! Romeo Doubs with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers put together a 4th-quarter drive to take the lead. Well, I think we both got to thinking the team that scores the first TD may be the one to win this football game, and here we go. Our first touchdown, and it comes in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and it's a testament that both of these defenses were able to hold the line this long, but now, on the other side of the field, they've got to be thinking if they got it done, we should be able to punch one in ourselves.
Extra point up and good by Garibay. That will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Throwing Jones. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in trouble.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Off play action. Jones. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Packers all set to go again. That means we'll see Christian Watson. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. A gain there of 21 yards. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll go again to Jones, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
and take a knee. Up the middle, Jones. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Green Bay, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions.